I'm Jeff Sayadek, and I'm here with Joey Vigor.
Hi.
We did the Battlestations Kickstarter, and now we have the Battlestations right here in this box.
Yeah, it's been just over a year. It's been an exhausting year. The rulebook came out 300 pages, so...
It's good, it's good. So, I actually opened up the box first to make sure it was the right thing inside, because sometimes you don't get the right thing, even this would be a lame video.
That's why we didn't want to do it live.
But now we're going to open up, I didn't unbreak the shrink wrap, so the shrink wrap will be... Alright, so first we've got
oh my God.
the book and the box. The box game's still in the shrink wrap. That's exciting. And we got the book.
Show the back, show the back.
Oh yeah, the back of the book too. So this is the 300-page book, and if you're not familiar with Battlestations, don't be alarmed. Everything you need is in the boxed game. The 300-page advanced book is for extra special stuff like bunches of scenarios by cool famous people and all sorts of interesting extra stuff. There's the book.
Yeah, so should we real briefly, let's show the back of this box as well. So basically, in brief, do you want to go over Battlestations just real quick, real generally?
I do, really quick, because I'm dying to get into this
Okay.
thing. Battlestations is the game of heroic starship adventure. You're going to have a starship built out of modules, and your character moves around on the starship. These are the actual size of the miniatures in there. And then your starship moves around on the hex map at the same time, so it's simultaneous ship-to-ship and boarding action. And then, let's crack the shrink wrap on this.
Yeah. So, I don't have nails.
Neither do I. Clip my nails. Oh man. Well, I guess we'll just never know what's inside.
Guess we'll never know.
Oh man. I got a knife.
Here it, I got it. No, I got it.
Okay, good.
Okay. Here we go. It's coming.
Ooh. Oh, there's the 32-page rules of engagement. This is the Quickstart rules, so it's everything you need to play in here.
It's real quick. It's like 32 pages, something like that? Or 20, 25 or something?
And the missions, as you go through it, they teach you how to play. So by about page 8, you're already into playing the game. So,
exciting.
Page 11. And now this is...
Ooh, okay, so look at all these little punch boards. This has some of the tokens that you'll be needing.
You've got cargo bay items, used markers, which on the flip side you have damaged markers. You've got upgrade markers, on and off switches.
I haven't even seen all of these. I love these little planet markers.
Gorgeous.
And some extra ships and stuff like that. All right. So, some more of these.
Yes, you should have 3 of them.
Oh, look at these little items you can carry, like jetpacks and blaster pistols and toolkits.
Yep.
That's fun.
Yep. Ooh.
Okay, now on to the holy cow! Now we've arrived at the modules.
I gotta get up my glasses.
Put out
and
the
see
super
this stuff.
SpectraVision glasses
wow. Look at that. All right, here I'm gonna set it down so you can get a good picture of it. Oh
yeah.
Man, that is gorgeous. You know what?
I just love you. Wow, my own stuff is so great. Boy, and I'm handsome too.
I can say that because I didn't have much to do with the art. I was just smart enough to hire good people.
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself credit, and also the art that I didn't do myself, I hired the artist, so I give myself credit for the art, even though I didn't do most of the heavy lifting.
Yeah, before we go further, we have to give a shout out to Dan Blanchett and Steve Hamilton for the art and layout, and also to James Ollie, who did most of the did this cover and most of the interior.
This is a lot. How many modules come in this? And they're back and front too.
48 full-color, double-sided modules.
Look at that. And so so the big change between Battlestations First Edition and Second is we've upgraded everything to 1-inch modules, so they'll work with all of your D&D minis and the game comes with
28
How many
millimeter
minis come in the game?
45.
45 miniatures come in the game. That includes a Starship mini, I believe.
Yes.
So okay, so we've even got some little cheat sheets here, some shipboard cards and various little mini space maps and things. Oh!
Speaking of space maps,
look at this. We got some star maps here. We've got. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and there's all sorts of different varieties. Oh,
yes,
look at that.
We got
those. That's new. I hadn't seen.
And we should have asteroids on the backside.
Oh boy.
So if you're traveling through dangerous asteroid space, you can have those things in there getting in the way. I love too the way that the numbers on the hexes barely show up. So if you need to record them, you can, but they're not just jumping out.
Yeah, and then look at it. See how they have different. Well, yeah, I don't want to obsess over this details, but
do they fit together? Yes, they do. Very good.
That's a big question.
That was. I probably should have tested that.
Yeah, that's important.
Put the camera away. Let's check to make sure it works.
That's a kind of a big deal. Oh, look at this. What do we got here? It's a little pad.
Yes, those are character sheets.
So is this for drawing if you want to draw like one of those little animations or something like that? Because there's.
So you write down, you store your character stats on there, because after it's a continuing game, you'll have
So we got some character cards,
sample
and plot
characters,
twists,
and plot twists. Oh, and let's see what we got in here. Oh man.
Ooh, you went with the big phase die. Look at that. You got a big
there's a big
die.
phase die, so you can track what phase it is.
Yep, we got. I think
6 phases
7 or 8
in a
dice
round.
there, and you got a bunch of little tokens here.
The other thing these little guys have, in case you need to have somebody sail off the edge, you can do it that way, and so you don't have to get a second.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
because
yeah.
the map's tile.
Oh, that's clever. It's
and
nice.
if you don't need hexes, then you can go with that guy. You don't need asteroids. You go
Yeah,
that
and you can do all sorts of stuff. You can have different universes and various ways to transport between them using basically anything the enemy, who's also sort of the game master, can come up with, you can basically do in this game. There's rules for almost anything. There's I want to show off the 300-page book, but there's one more major thing we gotta. Oh, that's good. Yes,
yeah.
open
We gotta see the sample characters. So in the game, you've got these sample characters. You can build your own characters if you like, but the sample characters, and they all have special abilities on the back. Oh, these are beautiful. So.
Oh, look at the Whaloid. That's cute. You can actually play as a Whaloid. That's really classy. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to play as that unless you order it. That is nice. How fun is that?
Yep, there's one of our favorites. That guy's got the Death Strike ability.
Now, Jeff, if you want to play in this game, are there little tokens like little player tokens like Sorry, or how do you move around these boards?
We just want to leave it up to people's imagination to imagine where they are.
Do you need to have D&D character minis? Or?
That would be great if we had some sort of mini.
If only the game came with minis. Okay, this is a very exciting moment. I'm terrified and excited at the same time. Whoa, that's a lot of minis. Okay, so let's start. We'll start with the biggest one first. That is the powered armor. That is, that's like about twice as big as the classic 28mm mini. So if here's like a regular size mini, you can see the difference in size there. And this is a 1-inch base, so it'll match with other games. I'm gonna toss out some of these. So that's the classic bot. There's a bunch of those you can operate if you don't have enough players to play a full starship. I'm just gonna dump these out. You can help.
Yep.
This is the Elephantoid. You can see this is also an extra large. Thanks to the stretch goals. These are all stretch goals that are. These are not. These are actually all standard in the standard game now. They were supposed to be just stretch goals, but
these guys were going to be extras.
But thanks to the obsessive help of people like Michael Machetta and Rob and all the other guys on Kickstarter, we have achieved our Kickstarter goals and then some. So that's really exciting.
Awesomeness.
Yeah. So and it even comes with a little plastic starship. So there's a bunch of other starships that come as little punchboard tiles, but the final thing we unlocked is the actual physical starship, which is fun. So you'll be moving around on space on this thing, and then of course on your ship you'll be moving around over here like this.
This is the 300-page advanced rulebook that doesn't come with the boxed game, but it's fully compatible with the boxed game. It actually expands it to include a lot more stuff like psionics, cybernetics, and all sorts of good stuff.
And dozens of other characters that you can play, including insane things like what do you call Chrono?
The Chronosians.
Chronosians
the guys
that can
jump back in time.
Travel through time.
The Diploid, that's 2 characters in one. That's Bridget's favorite. And we've got, so it would take a long time to dig through all of it. But let's look at some of the high
look at some of the art here. I mean, look at this.
One of my favorites.
This is a silicoid that's trying to repair what looks like an asteroid damage to the
like broken
the
damage
ship
outside.
there.
And we got special abilities.
That's a fungaloid that's blasting at a whistler.
No, that's a Trundlian.
Trundlian. Sorry,
whistler.
Yeah.
And he's firing 2 weapons at once, which there's a special ability about that. There's special abilities for everything. It's awesome. Special abilities. All right, and then we've got starships. and the starships. That'll explain in detail the things you
Whoa,
can do.
there it is. Look at that.
Yep, that's our
It's the cover.
And we've got things we can do with the modules. Let's see, what else do we have? You got fighters, you got your helm, and rules for flying the ship and landing on planets and whatnot. And then we've got the order of play that gives in detail about everything that happens. Mission aftermath.
What's the bubbly guy?
That's a bubbloid. When they take damage, they pop one of their bubbles instead of the first die of damage. So they've got every alien has their own little special cool thing about it. It's a continuing character thing, so you might start off with characters like that, and then you put them on the character sheet, transfer them to a character sheet, and get all the details, and you go up in rank and get more special abilities. And then back here, the enemy section is where it shows how to run the enemies and treasures.
How many
and stuff
missions
like that.
come in the game? That's what I want to know.
I forget.
I believe it's over 80.
No, I think it's over 60. I don't know. It's a lot.
Something like that. It's yeah, because there's hundreds of missions online as well on the BGG
Yes.
Board Game Geek. So there's a lot of to delve into here.
There's a lot of missions that I designed from most of these from the basic book from the original edition, and then there's missions from the guest designers.
And there's even a whole campaign, which that's pretty exciting as well.
System too.
Yeah.
I think it might already pass the campaign system. And then at the end, oh look, we have here Into the Void. No, there we go. Secret of the Ovoid. But don't look at the secret stuff. Don't look at the secret stuff here.
Okay.
Here, don't look at this secret stuff here. Don't look at it. That's a secret note.
Okay.
All right. So, and then here we got the ship layouts, and then in the back, it's the gloss text, which gives a little brief description of what you're looking for, and then the page number.
Yeah, so quickly, you can get, the best thing about this book is it sounds overwhelming to say it's 300 pages. You don't need 300 pages. You need like 20. In fact, you just need the Quickstart guide. And then basically what you do is you reference, hey, I want to go outside the ship and float around. Is that possible? The answer is...
Yes, you're a spacewalker.
The answer is you're a spacewalker.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just look it up.
If you don't have a disintegrator, you don't need the disintegrator rules.
Right. So if you get shot with a disintegrator, you simply
suddenly
look up
it's very important.
disintegrator. Yeah. And you're like, okay, if I don't want to be turned to dust, I have to
Make an athletics check to make.
Sure. That is it for now. Battlestations Second Edition, and we'll be sending more videos when we have a chance. This is pretty overwhelming. We've got to make a last minor little changes. Production, I think, has already begun, and it should be on the ship very soon.
Yeah, this is.
So, I don't want to make promises about, because sometimes ships get delayed.
I want to make promises,
due to
but
Bermuda triangles and stuff. But we'll see. Very exciting. Thanks, Jeff, for all your hard work.
Thank you, Joey. Good job.
All right.
Thanks for backing.